Hello. It is Wednesday, February 12th, 2025, and we're still working on multiplying with decimals in our homework, even though in class we are moving to dividing. Okay. What is a bird's favorite type of math? Okay, it is algebra. This sounds like algebra. Look, algebra. Did you say algebra? Anyways, okay. Thought that was funny. Let's get down to business. All right. Um, Hopefully you navigated here. I know that I wasn't able to put the link on the paper. But since it's pretty simple with the YouTube channel, so this is lesson 21, and it says it here at the top and all of that. Okay, so we are multiplying more decimals, and that means it is our job to get the decimal place from both factors. So first we find the whole number product, right? Which would be 773 times 1/10. And then this whole number product would be 42 times 1/10, which means we can multiply 73 and 42. And then 1/10 times 1/10 is 100. And I should see this on everyone's paper, no decimals, standard algorithm, multiplication. I believe that's it. Okay, and 3066 times 100th. Place the decimal point with two digits after the decimal point to match the two factors. Yes, okay. All right, so let's do the homework first, then we'll come back to the back of that. All right, here we go. Sally was asked to find the value of 4 6/10 times 3 1/10 before she solved it. She decided to use estimation. Cool. So I would round this. 4.6 rounds to about 5. 3.1 rounds to about 3. 5 times 3 is 15. So I'd be looking for something close to 15. And which estimate is most reasonable? Oh, duh. Okay. Which expression should she use to find the actual value? So that is the precise value, no longer estimating. Okay. I'm going to go with 4.6 times 3.1. I'm going to go with the whole numbers, 46 times 31 times 100, right? From the 2/10 is. Okay, so 46 times 31, yep, times 100. Okay, this, we're not messing with all this and the 6/10 and splitting up the number and stuff like that. Nope, whole number, and we're taking out the decimal part. All right, now we're actually finding this number. That means I have to multiply without decimals, standard algorithm way. Okay, and I have 6, 4, 18, 12, 13. And sometimes I do make mistakes, so just double check my work. Thank you. And you always get 10 beat points when you let me know a mistake. Shout out to Shia. Woo! And I'm going to multiply that now by 100th. There are 100 hundredths in 1. So I know that I can multiply this to get 14 and 26 hundredths backwards. I can divide this by 100 to get the actual product. And look at how close to 15 that is. 15 is back up there. Okay. And yeah. So if I had, let me just put it this way. If I had these choices for answers and say I was in a rush, say these answer choices, and I was in a rush, I would estimate and pick the number that had the place value. So it would make sense. So, just a little tip. Okay. Let's work on a few more here. Double check your multiplication, please. There we go. So I have 19 times 54, and then I'm going to multiply it by 100th because I have 2/10 there. 36, 4, 7, dust. 45, 5 plus 4 is 9, 6, 12, 10, and then I have 10 and 26 hundredths. Okay. So I then have to place it. If it helps, you're dividing by 100. Okay. Now I have 76 times 23, and it's going to be times 1/10. That's all I'm going to have at the end. So I have 18, 21, 22, 0. I could reuse that. 14, 15, 8, 4, 7, 1. And I just need one place value. So that's 174 and 8/10 because it's times 1/10. Okay. Now I have 852 times 16 and then times 100 because the 16 is in the hundredths place. 12, 31, 48, 49, 50, 51, 0, cross off, 2, 5, 8, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 13. So I have 1, 3, 6, 3, 2 times 100, which gives me this answer, and this answer. So when I'm checking your work, I'm looking for your standard algorithm and then without the decimals and then the placement of the decimal. Okay. All right. Because our moon has less gravity when compared to Earth, objects weigh much less on the moon. So they're still the same size and the same shape, but they just weigh less. Figure out how much an object weighs on the moon, multiply its weight on Earth by 117, by 1700ths. So that is going to be less than 1. So even though we're multiplying it, it's this super small number. It's going to end up getting like only a small portion of what we calculate on Earth. So let's see, using the information, how much a dog that weighs 25. So we would do 25 times 1700ths, and that equals 25 times 17 times 100th later. So I have 35, 14, 56, 17. 0, 5, 2, and that was from before. Let me just double check. 35, 14. Okay. X 5, 2. Okay. And then that's 12, 2, 3, 4 times 100th is 4 and 25 hundredths pounds. So it's the same dog, but it is way smaller amount of weight, but still same dog. So that's kind of cool. Uh, for on moon, right? Dog weighs that for a 25-pound dog on Earth. Okay. All right. Let's look at this last problem. Which inequality is true? Is 7 and 3/10 less? No. Is 7 and 2/10 less? Yes. Is 7 and 3/10 less? No. 7 and 1/10? Yes. 7 and 2/10? Yes. So possible. 7 and 1 less? Yes. No. Okay. So it's C. All right. We've got one more page of the homework and we're just doing some division. I do love this. 24, 24, 48, 48 plus 24, 72 plus 24, 6, 9, 96, and plus 24. Yep. 9, 120, and then 240. So I have 2, 1, 3, 6, 24. Oh, nothing. Ooh. How many 24s in 213? Probably a little bit less than 10. Let's try 9. 24 times 9. 36, 18, 19, 20, 21. Ooh, still too much. So let's try 24 times 8. 32, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, I guess that's what it is. Let's make it work. We have 8. 8 times 24 is 192. And we're going to subtract 2, 11, 21, which is less than 24, so that makes sense. And then we have 216, which I now know is times 9 because I did my multiples organized, and I have 24 times 89 equals 2136. Those are both vectors. All right. Okay, now calculating each sum or difference. Okay, 2.872. I'm going to do the left side and you can do the right. Me, you. Okay. 2062 4 13 9 4 7.57 7 8 7 3 9 8 10 5. And then okay, 3 7 minus 1.4 3 2 10 9 9 8 12 9 10 11 12 and 7. So I have 1 2 3 4 and 5 answers. Your job is to do this side, and Miss Moose and I will correct it. You have a great night. Hopefully see your parents at parent teacher conference, and things are hopefully on the up and up for you. Bye-bye.